Seen from space, it's just one vast expanse of blue. 63 million square miles of water that cover a quarter of the globe. And yet the Pacific Ocean is littered with islands. Tens of thousands of them. From reef-fringed sandbars to soaring cliffs to rumbling volcanoes. Home to extraordinary animals.
Oh, blimey.
And countless vibrant cultures.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Now I've returned, post-pandemic, to resume my travels around the Pacific.
Hello.
To places long thought of as paradise on Earth.
So lush, vibrant.
But as the forces of change wash every shore, what happens to paradise? And what does the future hold? To find out, I'm on an epic adventure in search of the real Pacific.
Come and discover the amazing islands of this great, big, beautiful ocean.
The Philippines is unlike all my other island destinations. For a start, it's one of the world's largest archipelagos. More than 7,000 islands, with an astounding array of landscapes.
Isn't that just stunning?
Cultures.
Why is mine quieter?
And creatures.
Oh, hello, mate.
It borders the Western Pacific, yet it's also considered part of Asia. And on the largest island, Luzon, the capital, Manila, is the ultimate Pacific-Asian fusion. 20 million people living cheek by jowl make Manila the planet's most densely populated city. And the best way to soak up its manic energy is in a jeepney. The colourful kings of the road that are unique to this country.
I'll take the money. Yeah, I'm working for the boss here. There you go. It feels like a great introduction to Manila, because I think if I was sat in the back of an air-conditioned taxi or a minibus, you wouldn't feel so immersed in it here, but you get the smells coming in, people coming on, you can see all the fruit on the market stalls. Yeah, I'm getting a great sense of the place.
Sitting near the front, I've discovered, comes with important responsibilities.
I'll take the money. Thank you. Here we go. I'm raking it in, Chris. You're lucky I'm here.
Like most jeepney drivers, Chris Adizas is also the proud owner of his gleaming machine. Adapted from military jeeps, left by American forces at the end of World War II, some say jeepneys and their distinctive decorations are a kind of Filipino folk art. And they've long been a favourite way to travel.
It's the cheapest way of getting around town.
Yes. Ito na pinaka-pamahirap na sasakyan, jeep.
Unfortunately, diesel-guzzling jeepneys cause bad pollution, and the government is clamping down.
Is there going to come a time when this type of jeepney is made completely illegal?
Maraming tutol doon, maraming driver na ayaw na. Walang magagawa.
It's a real dilemma. There are modern air-conditioned replacements which are comfier and create less pollution, but most drivers like Chris can't afford the new buses and may simply just lose their jobs. The quirky charm of the classic jeepney may soon be a thing of the past. More and more Filipinos are turning to healthier ways to get around. National bike sales are growing by an impressive 25% year on year. And in the heart of Manila's old Spanish colonial quarter, one brilliant venture is the ultimate in eco-travel.
Brian.
Hey, Martin.
Hey,
Welcome
Dave.
to Bam Bike.
American-born Filipino Brian McClelland is the founder of Bam Bike. As you might have guessed, Bam Bike builds bikes out of bamboo, which are shipped around the globe.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice one. And that's just bamboo. There's not a steel frame inside there.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
So where you see the bamboo, it's just bamboo.
This is not bamboo. This is, what's this?
Yes, so this is a natural fiber called abaca. It's a cousin of the banana plant, and you extract the fibers from that. It comes out looking like long, blonde strands. And the Spanish armadas actually used to use abaca for their marine rope for their ships. So it's proven to be strong over the years.
Wow, really strong.
The bikes are made in a kind of housing project. So we trained a small community, put in a workshop in their village. And yeah, now they're the ones that, you know, we're the most proud of because it's their craftsmanship that really is the heart of Bam Bike.
So people just come and you take tours around, where, around the old town? Here?
Yes.
Well, let's take a Bam Blonder out there.
Yeah. Go out to the Bam Back and get on your Bam Bike.
Bamboo industries everywhere are booming.
Maybe bikes have come on since I was a nipper.
Bamboo is now used for everything from scaffolding and furniture to fabrics and fuel. But surely bamboo doesn't get more fun than this. The Philippines has been through some troubled times. The brutal dictatorship of Ferdinand Marcos and his wife Imelda ended in the 80s, when revolutionaries kicked them out. Imelda's lavish shoe collection, 3,500 pairs, became a symbol of the billions of dollars stolen by the Marcoses. Yet amazingly, Imelda is back, and her son Bong Bong is now president. But while corrupt politicians gave the nation a bad name, ordinary Filipinos are some of the most God-fearing, devout people on earth. In the Church of Santo Domingo, 27 floats bearing Catholic saints stand ready for one of the nation's greatest obsessions, a religious parade.
All of these floats are fantastically made. The quality of the metals here, there's a fantastic smell from all the flowers, and the detail is above and beyond. So quite an impressive thing to see.
More than 80% of the Philippines is Catholic, the legacy of 3 centuries of Spanish rule, which ended in 1898. The Spanish even named the country after their king, Philip II. There's a swell of emotion as the star of the show appears. A resident statue of the Virgin known as Our Lady of La Naval.
She really is quite something. Those jewels, I think they're real. All those diamonds, and just the excitement
Hail Mary, full of
when
grace,
she came
the
through.
Lord is with you.
It's said that Our Lady of La Naval helped the Spanish defeat a Dutch invasion in 1646. Many believe she still grants miracles to those who pray. The atmosphere is intense. Part Hollywood red carpet, part deep devotion. After the procession, I'm going to meet a devotee of Our Lady who's invited me to dinner. It's a modest neighborhood, but still a cut above the 500 or so slums dotted around the city.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, sir.
Hi. Stop calling me sir. Call me Martin.
Yeah.
Call me Martin.
Yes,
please.
Martin. Welcome to our
That's it.
humble home.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
used to live every day.
Thank you.
Here's my brother, my sister, and
Hello.
niece,
Hi.
Jerome,
Hi.
Joanne, and Paula. Yeah.
Jerome, Joanne, and Paula.
Yes.
Yes, I'll forget those right now. That's all gone.
That's the place where we used to live. every
It's
day.
I love your neighborhood. This is where you grew up.
Yeah.
Ever since
I've been since birth.
since birth. Everybody living on top of everybody,
Yeah.
but everybody looking out for each other
Yeah.
as well.
J. Lord Oriano's family have their own shrine to Our Lady of La Naval.
The picture of the dearest lady of Our Lady of Naval in Santo Domingo Church.
Wow. J. Lord believes Our Lady has just helped heal his mother, now resting in the room where the family all sleep.
I pray to the mother of Our Lady of Naval for the safe operation of my mom, and then also
She's
same
just
as-
had an operation.
Yeah.
Just recently. Wow. And it's all gone well.
Yeah. The graces of the dearest lady is all fine. That's the power of
That's
the
the
dearest
power of Our
lady.
Lady. There
That's
you
why
go.
I love her so much.
Ah, correct.
Until till the last breath, I will honor and glorify the dearest mother. That's why-
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
You've got two mothers.
Yeah, two mothers. I have my mother here inside and
Here.
the mother of Santo Domingo Church.
You're spoiled.
Thank you, sir. So we have here cooking talong.
Making impressive use of a tiny kitchen, J. Lord's family prepare a traditional meal that's all about sharing. It's known, rather oddly, as a boodle fight feast.
Thailand. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Okay. Let's taste it's what we call boodle fight.
A brutal fight.
Yes, sir.
The name comes from military slang used by soldiers tucking into their communal meals.
This tilapia is good.
Yeah.
But the hands-only custom is a proud reminder of pre-colonial times, before the Spanish introduced their newfangled cutlery.
Before I go to online class, I pray.
You pray?
Yeah. As my
That's
brother
good.
said,
Yeah.
always pray and always
Think positive.
yeah, think positive always.
It's a wonderful way to end my time in Manila before I move on. "200 miles north of Manila, high in the mountains of Luzon Island, lies the sleepy town of Sagada. The modern world has clearly made its mark here, but head out through the cemetery and you'll find ancient ways of preserving the dead that are still practiced today. These are the hanging coffins of the Cancanay tribe. I'm meeting Sagada resident Chris Angway, who's agreed to show me where his own ancestors hang.
Morning,
Morning.
Chris. Hi.
Yeah,
Hi.
good. And that's
But first, we must seek permission from tribal elder Lagay Pulat.
Nakay Pulat. Always welcome.
We must have done something right, as the answer is yes.
Yeah, we can go and visit the coffins.
Thank you.
Beyond the town and through a patch of forest, we find Chris's family coffins hanging off a cliff.
Oh, right up there as well. So this is your family, your ancestors.
Yeah, my ancestors. One of the coffins, my great-grandfather.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we hung them because we believe that their spirits will be free.
Right.
We don't want to carry the earth. We want the earth to carry us.
I see.
Rather than burying 6 feet under the ground is totally darkness, and it's heavy to carry.
In England, when you die, it's like you've been bad. People come and hide you. They come and take you away from your family and hide you in a fridge till they're ready to put you in the ground.
or burn you.
With the growth of Christianity in the tribe, the hanging coffins have become a source of tension.
So when you die, will you have a hanging coffin?
I don't know. Now, if you die, it depends on the family. You can do a request like, hey, I want to be hung there.
Yeah.
But my family now believe in Christianity. So, I don't know. I'm still alive and kicking.
No, I'm not wishing you dead. I'm just interested to know. Yeah, so it's just down to Christianity that sort of stopped this.
Yeah.
Deep in the forest, there are other final resting places. Inside a cave lie more of Chris's ancestors.
And these are very ancient, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. And the vertebrae. Ow!
What's your neck?
I'll join the ancestors prematurely.
Though they're well hidden, these coffins too are raised, high on a ledge, with a view of the sky.
It's not spooky or mawkish here, and I think it's because we feel like we have permission from the elder, and because you're speaking to the remains respectfully, and just it stops it being ghoulish or wrong.
Chris offers thanks to the ancestors in the form of cigarette smoke. And then it's time to leave them in peace. Beyond the church influence, the Philippines is still a patchwork of beliefs and cultures. 3 hours drive away, the traditions of the Ifugao tribe focus less on death and more on life. This stunning terraced landscape, a World Heritage Site, is sometimes called the eighth wonder of the world. For the residents of Bangaan, everything revolves around the rice grown in these centuries-old paddy fields.
This is my first time in my life up close to rice.
Rice is the planet's #1 cereal crop, feeding over half the human population.
The brown one is already ready for harvesting.
So it's got a husk on it.
Yet I've never seen for myself how it gets from plant to plate.
We can remove the skin of the grain.
Wow. The rice makes the world go round, doesn't it? Everybody eats rice. Every country in the world likes rice.
Yes.
With local guide @Tom Magling, I'm headed for the clustered traditional homes of Bangaan village.
Good morning.
To learn more about rice from the Hangdaan family.
Good morning. I'm Martin.
Mum Virginia, her daughter Donna,
Oh, it's nice meeting you too.
sister
Good morning.
Letitia,
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
and Dad Buokan.
How do you do? See you later.
Without further ado, we set out for the nursery terraces.
Careful. Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
Yes.
So lush, vibrant, green, isn't it? Just looks lovely.
Like this.
Armed with a fistful of seedlings, I do my best to plant neat rows. But it turns out it's not quite as easy as it looks.
No, not
Nope, what?
not like this. Like this. Look.
Like a pen.
Like you're holding a pen.
Yeah.
Yes, like that.
Like this.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see. It looks like a hair transplant.
This rice-growing method, unchanged here for 2,000 years, is now threatened by cheap mechanically farmed rice from the outside world.
Oh, mine are all falling over.
More deeper.
Deeper, okay.
Yes.
I'm not very good, am I?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's my first time. Give me a break.
By growing ancient heirloom varieties, the Ifugao hope to export a surplus and sustain their way of life, which includes their beliefs. The most sacred figure here is the rice god Buru, and many of the rituals seek his blessing for a good crop. After 4 months of growing, the rice is harvested and the back-breaking job of processing it begins.
You want to try?
I'll give it a go.
Yeah. No.
What?
Hold here.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, do it.
It's pounded with pestle and mortar to remove the outer husks from the good bits.
This stone was made for a shorter man than me.
Winnowing separates out the lighter husks. And after drying the grains in the sun, they can be cooked and eaten or turned into rice cakes, rice wine, or even rice coffee. As a privileged guest, I'm invited to witness a sacred rice ceremony. Buokan, who is both father and priest, is about to foretell the success of the harvest. As he sacrifices a chicken to the rice god Buru, Buokan prays for guidance. Then the chicken is plucked and prepared in the fire.
Really smoky. Not just the fire, no chimney, but the feathers on the fire as well.
Finally, the bird is jointed and its entrails red, like a fortune teller's tea leaves, for signs of the harvest to come. These guys know what they're looking for.
We are all good in this village.
Today, it seems, the gods are smiling. Leaving behind the mountains of Luzon Island, I'm heading south over the Philippine archipelago. In the center, like a jewel, lies the island of Bohol. Bohol boasts a truly unique landscape that's a bit of a geological mystery. To really appreciate it, you have to get up high.
This has to be one of the most pleasing sights I've ever seen. 1,776 of these beautiful, perfect conical mounds. They're known as the Chocolate Hills because in the dry season, when all this green grass dies down, they all go brown.
Scientists will tell you that the Chocolate Hills are made of limestone, molded by the weather over thousands of years. But what nobody really knows is why they've formed so many perfect pudding shapes on this island.
Isn't that just stunning? As far as you can see, it's just these beautiful, lush bumps, which used to be my nickname at school.
The Philippines is one of the world's biodiversity hotspots. Blessed with 52,000 plant and animal species, more than half of them found nowhere else. And one of its most remarkable creatures lurks in the forests of Bohol. With the help of conservationist Carlito Pizarros and his assistant Gera Bonita, I'm hoping to spot the elusive Philippine tarsier. Inside a 21-acre sanctuary, they're protected from predators, although the tarsiers can freely leap to the surrounding forest.
I think.
Where?
They're nocturnal, so daytime's a good time to catch them napping.
Oh my God. Oh, little fella. Oh, how lovely.
So tarsier is a primate. They are more primitive than the monkey.
You mean they were around before monkeys were?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe that's why he recognizes me. We've got similar ears.
Yes.
Gosh, he's got a long tail, hasn't he? Mm. And they sleep hanging on. They do, yeah. He doesn't look very happy about being woken up. I'm sorry, mate.
The huge Yoda-like eyes, good for night vision, don't swivel. So instead, the tarsier can turn its head a full 180 degrees in either direction.
You can understand why people wanted them as pets, can't you? Because they're so lovely, but I know it's no good at all.
They will commit suicide if you put that in a cage.
Really?
Yes, and they want a big space because they can travel during the night 1.5 kilometers.
Can they really?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder he's having a big sleep.
For decades, Carlito has fought to preserve this threatened species, earning himself the nickname the Tarsier Man. Before the rest of the world understood much about them, as a local boy, he instinctively knew they needed protection.
My father is a taxidermist, so I always go with him hunting. Most of the people at the time, they will hunt the tarsier. So the population is going down. Told my father, we will stop hunting tarsier. And then he got angry at me.
Oh, did he?
Yes, that's our livelihood. Why we will stop? But I tell him, tarsier no more. Maybe my children, grandchildren, can say nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he understood.
Well, he must have noticed the numbers were dwindling as well. Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's a good story. You're a poacher turned gamekeeper. You can really see with his head turned in profile that he's a primate. He's got that kind of like a profile of a baboon and a monkeyish ear, rather than a rodent. I'm saying he. I don't know what gender he is, she, what he identifies as. Excuse me, what's your pronoun? Oh, blimey.
Alongside the native flora and fauna, there's one thriving exotic species, brought here centuries ago by the Spanish, with surprisingly untapped potential. On the island of the Chocolate Hills, chocolate making has never really taken off. Until now.
This is called Liberon Cacao Growers Association, so they're all women farmers.
Bohol businesswoman Dalarich Polot, known as the Chocolate Princess, is helping locals to turn their cacao trees into profit.
I'm not sure if you know that we have a lot of cacao in this island, but when we grow up, when we're young, it's just at the back of the garden.
So people have cacao trees just in their backyards?
Yes. Because we used to drink hot chocolate every morning. We don't drink coffee.
Right. And you gather beans from everyone's backyards, kind of? Like a cooperative?
Yeah. Yes. If you have just 3 old cacao trees in your backyard, you can send one one of your children to college. Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's good
Yes.
maths. That's great.
Bohol Islanders have realized that many of their oldest cacao trees are the world's rarest, most sought-after variety, Criollo. So with some clever grafting magic, the plantation can rapidly produce new Criollos.
Is that a traditional technique? No. This is modern science.
it is the advanced technology to produce quicker and still retain the quality, and you don't have to wait 5 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Inside a ripe cacao pod, the beans are cloaked in a fleshy fruit.
Yeah, so we just like, eat it. It's a fruit. Yeah, it's good, right?
It's kind of
Yes.
tangy, like a lychee.
When we were kids, it's like, okay, get the cacao at the back and then eat it and then just keep the beans and they will dry it.
So you were encouraged to take this layer off
Yeah.
because this has to come off before you make.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once dried, the beans are roasted.
It's good. It tastes like chocolate already.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so we used to do that over the fire.
Because it's got a nice sort of smoky, roasted taste.
Yes.
The shells are cracked to reveal their precious contents,
That's called cacao nibs.
Nibs.
Yeah.
which are then separated out, just like rice.
You try.
Oh, I'll have a go.
You
It
try
won't
Just
go well.
slowly.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it looks all going over there. That's the trick, isn't it? To get it.
You're like a pro.
Shut up.
Using the beans she buys from the farmers, Dalarich has built a hugely successful chocolate business. It's a long way from her childhood, drinking hot chocolate in the backyard.
Fabulous.
I just want to give you some
Here's Mum.
some chocolate. Hi,
Hello,
Mama.
Mum.
So my mom will will actually show you how to make the traditional hot chocolate.
Using your tablet.
Yeah.
Shaped like the traditional tablets known as tableya, Dalarich's version of the homemade island drink has won international awards.
8 tablets for
2
cups.
The 2 cups.
Yes.
Even more impressive when you know that Mum started out as a street cleaner.
Your mum was sweeping streets to make but whilst making chocolate from the garden.
Yes.
Parang makahuman ang mga anak og eskwela. Silang 5.
Yeah. She said that to be able for us to go to college, all of us, the 5 of us.
5 of you?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
By making chocolate and sweeping streets.
Yeah. You can try. You want some sugar on it?
No
I
sugar.
don't know. No
Yeah.
sugar. Mum says no sugar.
Just like a sip because it's really hot.
In it.
Careful. She said it. So some people put milk on it and sugar in it.
Boy, that's quite that's quite bitter, isn't it?
Yes. It's really the 100%.
It's kind of like sort of chocolate espresso.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
You can put sugar if you want, but
I'll go purist.
At school, Dalarich won a scholarship to study chocolate technology abroad.
Yes.
I went to Belgium. I said, nobody is teaching chocolate, the science behind cacao and chocolate here in the Philippines.
How were you
European.
received in Belgium? What was that like?
Yeah. Honestly, it was so amazing because everybody like Belgian chocolate.
Yeah.
And then I actually brought the tableya that my mom's making. And then one of my professors said, that's the most expensive chocolate that you can sell. I was like, oh my goodness, that's not chocolate for us. It's only for hot chocolate. And they were like, when you go home, educate the people.
It's amazing.
So the goal is to really to make it a sustainable business. Then I can help. We can help a lot of people.
You're great philanthropists.
Yeah.
It's terrific. It really is. It's a lovely thing to witness.
As the international awards keep on coming, Dalarich creates ever more delicious luxury products.
How is it?
If anyone's going to put Bohol Island on the world map of chocolate, it's the remarkable chocolate princess. I'm right at the heart of the Philippine archipelago. Yet my next destination has surprisingly few visitors, and for good reason. Just 20 miles from Bohol, this island has long had a reputation for sorcery and black magic.
So the island behind me is called Siquijor, also known locally as the Island of Witches. And a lot of Filipino people won't go there. But I'm going there. I'm not scared.
Siquijor's witches and shamans actually have an appointed representative. But as Junel Tomaroy shows me the tools of the trade, I realize he sees himself more as a traditional healer.
Sometimes cancer, there's a problem about hereditary diseases.
Yes.
If you don't want to allow that your children will suffer, I have to cut that out in your palm so that they will not inherit.
And that breaks the line.
Yeah.
I noticed you've got some interesting things behind you. How do you use those in your healing?
This is the black wax, which we use to treat someone. This is composed of almost 300 ingredients. Incense and honey is only is part of it.
May I hold it? Thank you.
We put in stalactite and stalagmite, the melted candle, and all the poisonous things in the sea. Jellyfish, even sea snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to Junel, the island's reputation for black magic is undeserved.
Most people that came to us are those victims of witchcraft and sorcery.
Victims of witchcraft and sorcery? Really?
Actually, those persons coming here, they got cured.
Really?
Yeah. Traditional healing is a gift which you have to share.
Right.
It's about intention to help. That's the
intention to help.
Yeah.
That's
The
a nice
essence
way
of healing, traditional healing.
But he does admit to knowing some darker spells.
If you cook this during Friday before 3 o'clock, it can use to give disease. We call that lag-lag. They buried it in your pathway and all family members will die.
Before 3 o'clock on a Friday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good Friday, that is the only day where God allowed that his son will suffer and die. So that's the connection there.
As the Christian connection suggests, Siquijor Island is home to a unique cocktail of ritual and religion. To see its strange blend of beliefs in action, I'm going to meet a shamaness with her own unorthodox method.
Daghang kaayo salamat sa imong pagbisita dinhi, sir. Ug pwede na kang sulod sa among balay.
Chima Ugne hasn't asked me about my various ailments, but perhaps she doesn't need to.
Oh my Jesus, oh my Jesus, oh my Jesus, come of the Holy Spirit, come with me. God and both of my side have an angel. This give of peace, of miracle, of recovery of this my patient, and give of his freedom.
Chima is a rare practitioner of a ritual known as bolo bolo. The glass contains water for purity and coins to denote something precious, like good health.
Buyag, buyag, purya buyag. I need of cleanliness of the whole a part of my body system. Delete of my sadness, become to happiness. In the name of the Father, the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Ang Ginoo nagiyan ako nga I use of this bamboo and with of these coins inside of the glass. And then I used to take of medicine of you. This technique of medicine to function of the whole a part of body system of my patient and give of space of miracle of recovery. I delete your skin diseases and germs.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Can you tell me about some of the the miracles and the things that you've done for people in your time?
Naanay nakapasar. Criminology, teacher, nurse, doktora. Nagdaot. Yakaraiya ang ilang mga kakulian silang mga sakit.
But not everyone on this island welcomes Chima's work. Perhaps because she's a woman with an unusual method, she has occasionally been bullied.
Emosyon siguro na nila nga anak sila nga ilaha kung ahilabdo gula kahilabot. Uban dili mo to ang uban nga naaprubahan nila nga na-delete ang ilang kakulian minto
It's funny, isn't it? Words like shaman and witchcraft and sorcery carry such negative connotations for us. But all I've found here is very kindly people helping heal people, underpinned with this very strong Catholic belief. And to us, maybe bits of stick or mud or rock look bizarre, but is it any stranger than bits of wafer and a sip of red wine? I don't see the difference, really.
For one last magical encounter, I'm kayaking up the Abatan River back in Bohol to witness something really special.
So you've done some kayaking before? I see you...
I've got a lovely technique, haven't I?
Yes, natural.
As the light begins to fade, my guide Ray Donaire points out how the river creatures prepare for night.
These white birds you see right in front, it's like Philippine egrets.
Egrets?
Yeah, this is like their normal schedule. Once the sun sets...
Oh, really? What, they all...
They use this river as a highway to the coast where they sleep for the night.
Oh, look at them.
You know you are lucky if they shit on you, right?
Yeah, it's lucky if you're an egret. How lovely. Lovely.
But the most dramatic change takes place after dark, as the trees along the banks start to come alive with fireflies.
We're seeing some of them already.
Wow.
Unlike most firefly species, these ones synchronize their pulses, creating a mesmerizing ripple effect as they gradually grow brighter.
Did you know how long they live for?
Well, for 1 year, you're a larvae in the mud. Yeah, but as fireflies, it's just about 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But wait, you know, the best 2 weeks of your life. Because you know what? Their main focus is now to just procreate.
Oh, right, just light up and mate.
Yeah. Yeah, you're up here to see orgy.
Oh, insect porn.
If we turn off our lights, I'd be able to see them clearly.
Woo. The main threat to their survival is human development. Healthy populations, like this one, are considered signs of a healthy river.
Look at them now.
Dancing with the stars.
Dancing with the stars. That's it.
But they're not actually dancing.
Don't spoil it. I've absolutely loved my time in the Philippines, and even though I've only got to visit 3 of the 7,000 or so islands, I've got a real sense of this unique part Pacific island, part Asian, strong Spanish influences, and everybody works so hard for their church, their village, their community, and their tribe, and all smiley, happy, laughy, welcoming people. It's a real gem.
Next time, I'll be exploring the islands of Micronesia, learning my lesson in Guam,
2 and 3.
and meeting some of the world's most endangered species.
Hello, mate. Ouch!